So we've been given the sickest draft I think I've seen all year from two different squads at the moment. My question right now for Monkey is, who is it that you're gonna go and assassinate right now? Drake started up right here by WE. Again, looking to get aggressive onto this one nice and early on. We saw it from FPX in the previous game. Monkey now going to be doing this one before we see the grubs fully spawn. So if you do want to respond to it, you can potentially, at the same time as Monkey, you can just kind of stick around in this bottom side of the map. Yeah, you give up 3 grubs. Not the end of the world as long as you can compete for the next set, but make this bot lane, what should be an aggressive bot lane, uncomfortable.
Oh, the flash play, really good block from Dway though, actually in the end, and now Vampire. Look at it go down.
No.
Cha-ching! Assume gets the cash in, looking for another, gets a double, looking for a triple, not gonna be able to get it, but it's Assume on his premier Draven. Gonna come out big on the bot lane for FPX.
There we go, cashing in a couple of them stacks, now gonna get back out from base with a huge amount of items actually for this point in the game. Onto Vampire and then Monkey, the entirety of this play.
Oh, we look in the picture-in-picture though, and a big pick has come down onto Shadow now.
I think WE, they're going to need to change something up. They've got a couple of objectives spawning.
Oh, he's going full in on the care. Going to dodge out, but still falling. The kill goes to Vampire, though, and that's unfortunate there for WE.
With it, just able to use the fancy feet to get away. Now we're going to look for a play up topside onto Cube. Sheer, though, actually takes a huge chunk of damage back.
Going to look for him, though. Tangle Barb connects, and that might be a little trouble for Cube. TP is going to come from both sides. Cube just trying to get out of this one, but Pop Blossom will lock him down long enough to take him down. Now the turret is going to be ramping up. They got to be careful. Karis can really outplay them here. Another shot is going to go through. Not going to get the kill just yet, but Sheer's going to fall, and Karis gets the outplay in a 1v4, baby. And now Vampire's coming over to try to stop the rest of these backs going through, but a beautiful play from Karis.
Alright, Ramping makes that play so easy, and they can actually continue this one on WE, continue to step up. They're just going to be able to take a huge chunk out of Care. Oh, he doesn't even get him! What? Karis!
Care looking up, saying, Riot, what is happening right now as he goes down, and Karis is still kicking. This rise starting to get the payoff as grubs have spawned. Shadow is right here, but Monkey right with the side of Vampire to come at this one. Oh, Leona not able to hit really anything. Deadly Flourish just connect though, and they take down Assume. That's the big target you wanted. You don't want the Draven to function, and now they get another kill onto Monkey.
Still have not fallen. Monkey
he
desperately
just
trying to pick these up. Yeah.
He's by himself. Literally just started it up. Is looking to go down. The death mark has been popped. Permafrost into the glacial prison, and he will also end up giving over the grubs. Let's grub again to FPX, and that feels real bad.
It feels real bad because look at the composition you've now got 6 grubs onto right here for FPX. Gwen, Yone die, and Karis gets more. Hang on, we're going again.
They got to catch, they got to pick. Maybe Vampire getting locked down himself, though. Stand aside, gonna be there. Pop Blossom right back, but look at Karis. He's on the back line. Gonna miss the first one, but WE, they might have just found the fight they were looking for. Karis going down low, and there he goes. Sheer trying to snip away at the lives of WE. Monkey trying to dodge away, gets the shield, gets alive, and WE! This is magical from this team. Monkey on this Zed said, pick me it, and I will find it. And it's all about WE continuing to push the pace of the game. Gonna dodge out of the ult is Cube, but Cube is still in a 1v3. Lockdown, CC chained, and Dway will take the kill.
There we go. Dway picking that one up. Not ideal, but it is at least going to be a kill. You can get good tower pressure in this bottom side as well. A lot later on into the game, but into FPX's composition really can't afford to sit around, and they've done such a good job of getting themselves into an advantage at this point that with their item breakpoints very close on the horizon, just keep the pressure up. Despite the fact that the gold is pretty much even at this point in the game, it very much feels like FPX are on the back foot at the moment. That's mainly because WE have just been more proactive than them. Round 2, Vampire steps up, Care. Oh no.
The deadly flourish from afar, though, as the lockdown comes through. Fate sealed force, but now WE, they have to turn back onto the 1v3. At least now Vampire, completely left on his lonesome, is going to go down. Shadow looking for the angle as he now finds himself out. Caught as Teu not going to hit the deadly flourish there.
See it defensively. We might see it defensively right here, depending on what Karis wants to do. I don't know that he knows he's in as much threat as he is right now.
Yeah, nobody's coming to save him. They're walking down the lane. TP's going to come in now as well. That'll be Cube coming to join. Karis feeling very confident to step forward, but he might have overstayed his welcome. They go straight on the Cube.
No.
The Karis is too hard to kill. We're going to try to kill Cube. Shadow gets sniped from Taeyun. The deadly flourish from afar, but now it's Sheer cutting down the back line as well as FPX have pried apart the sides of WE. Monkey is on the wrong side of things now. Deadly flourish not going to hit, but the curtain call is going to be unleashed. Monkey is surrounded as he goes for his Shadow clone. Vampire goes in at the same time, maybe not expecting that one, and he will give his life for nothing, as Rift Herald should be the focus for FPX. Started up by FPX.
Finally, almost a full 7 minutes after the initial play that we go for around this Rift Herald, now it's going to get grabbed. FPX going to be happy with that one. Still though, gold incredibly even, and as much as it feels like WE are missing quite a lot of their spells to get through Shadow either, WE, they at least get to respond to this Rift Herald play with a Drake of their own.
Ooh, it's going to be the added con by FPX, though. Really well timed by them, and it just seems like WE caught slacking just a little wee bit, as it will be that trade of objective. Second Dragon did go the way of WE there.
Taken from the side lanes, but mid lane towers still up and available.
Here they go.
Wait.
Monkey find a play on the care. They've got to do something here. The death mark's going to be popped instantly. Glacial prisoned, and
no.
Monkey sniped from afar by Assume. WE aren't the only ones with a sniper on the map, and it's FPX taking advantage of the play that WE wanted. It's starting to feel a little bit doomed for Karis in the side lane. He's trying to get away from this one, but Sheer tagged him with the needlework, and that'll be quick workings as FPX pick 2 in the side lane. Maybe even looking to pick 3 as they look for mid lane. Vampire going to get caught a bit there, but FPX, they do make a little bit of a market increase in their gold lead.
Indeed, you can see right here, Seem also just have to step up. Cube goes in though.
Okay, Cube getting chunked now as well. Doesn't realize how much damage Assume does with the Lord Doms now too. Vampire has to back away, and that second item is hurting. Deadly Flourish not going to be used, but the Curtain Call will be. Sheer there to try to block any damage onto this combo of Jway. He will end up using the Rift Herald to make his escape. The taxi cab of FPX is alive and well. Go into a game 3 as the Baron is going to be taken down by FPX.
FPX fighting their way back into this series. Yeah, you end up losing the Drake, but not going to be unhappy with this trade whatsoever. It's actually been a really interesting game so far.
Definitely putting him on the back foot. But I do still like that they tried this, and we still have a lot of game left to go. But it's just giving Monkey a lot of onus, giving him a lot of praise, giving him a lot of respect as Realm Warp from Vampire in there. Pop loss, 1 of 2. We've seen these plays before. Although WE might have an angle, Monkey trying to find his way in there, but it's just going to be soloed out, taken down. Nobody has fallen from the side of FPX so far, and it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Taeyun, the last one standing, and this should just be the push into the base with Grubageddon.
There we go. This is what we wanted to see from FPX. We were surprised by how little they were able to get done in the previous game, but this one looking great. Assume just going to flash forwards. He's going to pick up that kill. Taeyun goes down, and the Nexus will be soon to follow.
There you go, Assume. Stretch your stuff on your Draven, and it was a tried and true victory for FPX.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.